That evening I began pouring through the information in my head. Kyoko Iwasaki and Kiana Miyashi were both involved in the same traffic accident and are now comatose. At around that time, the game Bad End came into existence. Iwasaki is the main character and Miyashi is supposedly her best friend. Was their consciousness sealed away due to something involving the game? Despite what it sounds like, it would make sense in a way. I just couldn't think of too many other things that it could possibly be. It's too much to think it was all a coincidence. Sorry. Then who the hell is behind this dreadful game? And who is truly responsible for putting Iwasaki and Miyashi in a comatose state? I don't have enough information yet. The only thing I can do is continue playing the game. I'm slowly encroaching on the truth. If I shine a light onto more of the... I'll see if I shine some light onto more of the story. I opened up the mobile phone and started Bad End. Okay, hold on. Time to save. No, not load. Not load. Time to save. Wait. Ooh. Okay, save. Yes. Yes. The mystery behind the girls. Today is Saturday, a holiday. I have no plans and probably will just stay home. Mom and Dad are home. They're home, so I shouldn't worry so much. I'll just stay inside today and tomorrow. But I can't stay here forever with weekdays being school and whatnot. What is the real reason I'm being pursued by that freak? I swear I'll find out one day. No problem. If I just put my thoughts together, I know I can figure it out. I went out with several guys, but only because I wanted to become popular with everyone. But Kiana seems to believe there might be a guy that really likes me. This guy just so happens to not take rejection lightly. In which case, the angry guy's grudge becomes wrath. Is it really after my life? It's true that I have turned down a lot of boys. But I never did anything to get murdered over. That's just absurd. But it's not unusual for a psychologically unstable person to go off and kill someone over a love affair. A vibrating phone. It's a call from Kiana. I push the call button slowly. Hello. Kyoko, what are you doing today? Nothing, I'm just lazing around the house. That's not healthy. Why don't we hang out today? Maybe somewhere outside and enjoy the weather. Outside? I understand your nerves are on edge, but you'll feel a lot better once you get some fresh air. So do you want to go? Kiana knows me too well. I'm not an indoors type. Unlike me. But my nerves are shot over the whole cursed shadow thing. The safest choice is to probably just stay in. What do I decide to do? Oh God. The answer's probably go with Kiana. Or it's probably, let's try stay home. I was too nervous and decided I was going to stay home. Kiana, I'm sorry, but I just want to rest up at home for the next few days. Aw, come on, don't make me have to drag you along. She sounded disappointed. I've never turned down one of Kiana's invitations before. I'm sorry, I'm just playing with this. Please forgive me. I'll make it up to you Monday, and we'll do whatever you want, okay? Sounds good! I hang up the phone. Exhaustion racks my body. Exhaustion. I can't keep avoiding my friends over this whole mess. I have to find out what the hell is happening. And find out fast. I decided that I'll do what it takes. Okay, I cleared it. How long will my luck hold out? It's so nerve-wracking I don't know how much more I can take of this. Both methods of escape from the shadow were different in each scenario this go around. I might have to stop soon with my voice, I'm sorry. Question mark, huh? I just had a thought. What is this nervousness I'm feeling? The relationship between Iwazaki and the Cursed Shadow. Wait, that can't be. No, I'm just thinking too hard. What were you thinking? I pushed the thought from my mind for the time being. So what should I do now? Should I tell Shiojo about the circumstances behind that end? I'll do anything to get Kiana to wake up. That's what he said. I would like someone's cooperation in this. It might be such a bad idea. His lover, Miyashi, and her best friend Iwazaki. If only he knew that bad end was responsible for it all. Do you think he will cooperate if I tell him? But I really don't want to drag anyone else into this mess. One mistake could cost a person their life. I have to choose without being careless. I decide to sleep on the decision for now. Oh god. Kyuhi! Kyuhi! The sound of low moaning voices. Those dead voices are back again. Don't stop. Don't stop, Kyuhi. Don't quit. Don't leave us. Keep going. Don't stop. Damn it. Go away. Leave me alone. Make them stop. Yuhi, you don't have to do this. You don't have to tell me. I won't give up because I'll avenge you. I swear it. Then I woke up. My body was drenched in a cold sweat. Pant, pant. I stood up and balanced myself to keep from swaying. My head was still reeling from the dream. Between Yuhi's death playing through Bad End, my mind is on overdrive and it's taking its toll. Each time I fall asleep, I have the same dream. It's probably just from all the mental exhaustion, but I can't give up. No matter how much I sulk, I have to clear the game. The after-school chime rings and I stand up from my desk. Are you alright? You look exhausted. Well, the new math formulas we have to memorize are taking their toll. I came up with something to not give away my obvious anxiety. Okay. To my dismay, Kamine didn't dig any further. You wanted him to dig further? Now that I'm thinking about it, what should I do now? One person has been on my mind. Akira Shiojo. Gay! He's a friend of Iwazaki that's praying incessantly that Miyashi wakes up from her coma. It would seem that he would definitely be interested in Bad End since it's what caused their current dilemmas. After all, someone to cooperate with the investigation would lighten the mental load, but there's always the danger that he could die if I involve him. In short, Shiojo's life may well end if he cooperates with me. What do I do? Should I meet with Shiojo or not? Oh no! I don't want to make this decision! Yes. Let's do it. Yes, I'm going to need a partner to help me with this. Shiojo might shed some new light onto what's going on. Okay, let's go meet him. I want him to know everything that's going on with Miyashi and Iwazaki. Shiojo responded almost immediately after I sent him an email. He'll probably be beside himself once he knows the truth about Bad End. I hope he helps me find a solution to all this. But telling information to a third party might jeopardize my life. I'm praying that I'm not falling into a trap. I can only leave it to chance. I met with Shiojo in the family restaurant that I had met up with Kaname before. We met at the front of the store and sat down facing each other in a booth. We both ordered coffee for now. I didn't understand all the details in the email. What exactly are you talking about? Don't we know what happened with Kiana and Kyoko? They were both involved in traffic accidents by coincidence. I don't see any other reasons beyond that. If there were other reasons, how would you know about them? His reaction was understandable, but... Well, you came all this way to meet me because you feel like you're just clutching at straws, right? I suppose. Not to mention that I want Kiana and Kyoko to regain consciousness again. They are such close friends. I understood where Shiojo was coming from. It's time to talk. Okay. Will you swear to believe everything I'm about to tell you? Because Iwazaki and Miyashi could potentially be saved. What? Saved? What do you mean? Siojo was stunned momentarily, then he leaned in closer to listen. If it will save their lives, then I'll do anything. Let's face it, their healed injuries mean nothing if they don't wake up. I had a feeling there was something deeper that caused them to end up like this. I just knew it. Sure, dude. So I was on to something, right? His perception was on the mark. He seems to have a basic understanding of mysterious phenomena. This should definitely make it easier to talk to him. I took out my mobile phone. Have you heard of the mobile game, Bad End? Bad End? Actually, I remember seeing something briefly on an internet website. An internet website opposed to a non-internet website! It said that if players die in the game, then they also die in real life. Is that the game you're talking about? That's right. I started up Bad End on the phone while looking around to make sure I didn't attract unwanted attention. I'm currently playing through it. It's not a rumor. What? Also, I turned the screen so Siojo could make out what was displayed. I confirmed that the main characters in the game are Iwazaki and Miyashi. What? Siojo snatches the phone from me and glares at the screen. Wait, hold on, don't start playing because if you make a mistake, you could die. Yeah, I get it. Siojo continued staring at the screen for what seemed like minutes. Kiana, Kyoko, why? I have a feeling that this ordeal was created by someone with bad intentions. What is my cat doing? Okay, she's being weird. And the only way to be free from this cursed game is to clear it. But why were they targeted? That's what we need to find out. Can you think of a reason why they would be caught up in something like this? Does someone hold a grudge, or any reason why they'd be involved in this type of game? I can't think of anything because they've always done right. I don't think they've gotten on anyone's bad side. No, wait. Oh. Please, tell me anything you can think of, no matter how trivial it may seem. Prior to the accident, Kyoko was paranoid she was being chased by something. During those days, Kyoko was emotionally unstable. I figured she was just having another delusion. Emotionally unstable? What do you mean? She had witnessed Kiana get hit by a car. I was at the scene when it happened. I was really shaken up and felt like I was going to go crazy. What? Eventually, I was able to calm down, but then the next moment, I noticed Kyoko acting strangely. Someone with a personality like Kyoko. I wouldn't be surprised if she suffered from psychological trauma. That had to be the cause. The accident she witnessed had to be set this whole thing off. What? Is that so? He didn't tell me this when we met. He probably felt like it wasn't this doesn't make sense. Hold on. Okay, so Kyoko saw Kiana get hit by a car, and this caused her to go a little bit haywire because it was freaky for her. He didn't, I sipped the undrank coffee as I pondered to myself. The one who encountered a traffic accident at first was Miyashi, then followed by Iwazaki. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What does it all mean? Iwazaki was paranoid about being chased by something. If the person responsible for Bad End was indeed this unknown entity, perhaps it was triggered by Miyashi's accident? I may find out if I keep playing the game. Iwazaki, Miyashi, the Cursed Shadow, could they somehow be connected? Hey, listen. Are you going to continue playing the game? You mean right now in the restaurant? There were a considerable number of people here. I wanted to refrain from doing it here. Now that I know what's going on, I have to know the truth. I want to figure out what's going on as soon as possible. Please. His girlfriend's life is hanging on the edge. I can't find it in me to decline. Okay then, I'll play. Thank you so much. Are you hungry? It's my treat. Well, I'll have a sandwich set if that's okay. Can I sit next to you and watch the screen? Yeah, I guess so. I loaded up the last save file after I took a long swig of coffee. It's Monday. My body felt a little better now that I had some rest. But it's definitely not 100%. I need to start soon. If I keep putting it off, I'll never figure out a solution to this dilemma. If I rest too much, I'll eventually just give up. First of all, let's take Kiana's advice. I did mess around with a lot of guys, and had ditched quite a few in the past. Kiana thinks that maybe the wrath from one of the boys having a grudge against me was a trigger for this whole fiasco. I'm not sure if this is the truth, but it certainly is a real possibility. I don't really have a choice. I have to try anything at this point. Okay, well, let's stop messing around with boys and throwing them off. Somehow I feel like that isn't going to be possible for you. Really? Even though I went out of the way to take your advice? Well, whatever you do is up to you, right? I've practically run out of steam at this point. I don't know what else to tell you. Having said that, Kiana left the classroom. Anyways, I intend to make good on my promise. I won't mess around with guys' hearts any longer. Right then. Can I have a word with you, Kyoko? The person who addressed me was... Oh, hi, Akira. What?! Kiana just left a few minutes ago, probably for the restroom. Well, well, I need to speak with you for a moment. This is Akira Goshio. This is Kiana's boyfriend. Fucking shit. This fucker. Since he's my best friend's crush, I am graced with his presence quite often. I need to meet you in private to discuss something about Kiana. Will you meet me after school? I'll treat us to a cake. A private discussion? For what? Akira is a handsome guy and the girls flock over him. I never thought I'd be invited out for cake by Akira. Why am I using this voice? Even though he's dating already, it feels good to be invited by him. Wait, should I do this? I may find out some important information or advice. This may not be such a bad idea. What should I do? Of course, I wasn't the only one shocked beyond belief. Shoujo, who's watching the screen, is beside himself as well. Me? What? Why? Why was Akira in the game? The character on the screen certainly resembles Shoujo. What does this mean? What does it all mean? Keep playing. I need to know why I'm in there. No, for now, let's just stop. Why? I try to remain calm. I want to see what happens next, but if you make the wrong choice, this game will kill you. It's as simple as that. It's just how the game works. Kill you? You should understand the consequences by now. I don't need to explain it any further. The penalty is dying. Even at a public place like this one, I don't want to cause a major uproar. Yes, you're right. We then got up and left the restaurant. Are you going to keep playing when you get home? Yes, if you don't hear back from me before tomorrow, you can assume I'm dead. I don't want to even think about that happening. Okay, see you later. Thanks for the food.